Welcome to Secrets of Science Solved. In this series, new explanations are offered for scientific mysteries. It is proposed that electromagnetism underlies the whole universe. This approach can be justified by the following facts. 1. James Clerk Maxwell proved that photons are derived from freed electromagnetic fields. Photonic energy underlies all the energy in the universe. Secondly, Albert Einstein showed that matter has an equivalency with energy. Therefore, it is probable that both matter and photons derive from the same basic source. This presentation is based on my book, The All-Electric Universe. The book is free to read or download at the website. Although this theory is new, the physics used is solidly based on the work of four of mankind's greatest scientists. The atomic nucleus. In this theory, it is proposed there are only four fundamental subatomic particles: protons, antiprotons, electrons, and positrons. All neutral particles are composites. The fundamental subatomic particles always have associated electromagnetic fields. Gauss and Faraday say, add an electric field to the surface of charged particles. It is proposed that atomic nuclei are 1. Made up from the four fundamental subatomic particles. 2. Are held together by electromagnetism, i.e. there are no fundamental forces involved. 3. Have a definite internal structure. They are not just bunches of loose particles that can move around. This diagram shows the four fundamental subatomic particles and their nuclear sizes. Electromagnetic fields are not shown. The following models concentrate on matter nuclei, but it should be noted that antimatter nuclei are just as probable in the universe. For the internal structure of an atomic nucleus to be stable, more particles than those necessary for surface charge neutralization are needed to ensure that balanced neutralizing electromagnetic fields are present. For this reason, an extra electron-positron pair is required for each neutralized proton or antiproton in a nucleus. This explains the presence of neutrinos in many decay processes. This diagram shows all the subatomic particles necessary to produce a balanced electromagnetic field, thus producing a stable neutron within an atomic nucleus. Simplified diagrams of an atomic nucleus. It is proposed that the net surface charge is on the outer surface of the atom. Inner surfaces are neutral. Protons are shown larger, dots are electrons and positrons. The nuclear size of atoms ranges from approximately 1.8 femtometer hydrogen to 15 femtometer in heavy elements. It is proposed that the positions of the particles in the nucleus need to stay in a fixed spatial relationship with each other. If they do not, the atom will undergo decay. The requirement for a neutral interior gives a possible reason why there is an upper limit on the size of nuclei, as the volume increases by a cube law, but the surface area only increases by a square law. As their number increases, the inner nucleons have to be further apart. The bonds become weaker, and this leads to decay. The nucleus is shown with electric charge on its surface. However, it is proposed that there is a charge extension field that extends that charge to the operating size of the atom. This concept is shown in a simplified form in the left-hand diagram. It is not to scale. The ratio of the nuclear size to the operating size of an atom is typically 20,000 to 1. The operating diameter of atoms ranges from 50 picometer in hydrogen to 540 picometer in francium. In the right diagram, if the white circles represent the charges on the outside of an atom, the tiny dot at the center of the sphere represents the nucleus. This model for the atomic nucleus fits all the observations and data better than the models presently in general use. It should be noted that for every type of matter atom, there is a mirror image antimatter atom comprised of antiprotons, positrons, and electrons. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to check out the book. It is free to read or download at the website.